Hi guys, I am so excited to do this video for you today. This is it's not kind of an unboxing, I've already unboxed it, but I just wanted to show you the packaging and everything. This is a Chic Sparrow Deluxe Pocket Plus in the Maverick leather. So here I am pulling it out, and I wanted to let you know as well that I'm doing this as a voiceover because for some reason there was like a really scratchy sound on the initial audio, so I might not kind of match up all the time with what I'm saying with what is going on camera, but yeah, here I am pulling it out and just kind of examining the leather. It's so beautiful. So this is a Pocket Plus, so it is for inserts that are 3.5 by 5.5 inches, which is like the Moleskin, or the, what are they called? I don't know, there's a bunch of sort of pocket inserts out there, but I'm just showing you the Deluxe comes with the pockets inside and the pen loop, which is a really gorgeous design, the way she's kind of done that. And then here I'm showing you a couple of different inserts that I was thinking about putting in. So one is my daily Moleskin 2019 planner, and I have kind of a whole video on this setup and everything, but I was thinking about putting this in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it because it makes it quite heavy, and I maybe just get like a just a classic cover for this, so it wouldn't have all the deluxe, the pockets and everything, but it just would be a piece of kind of leather, or I may even make one, so I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm just showing you there the, so I'm still using the Wink of Stella, and I used it with a number stencil there for the date, and I have, I think so here I'm just talking about the pens that I'm kind of using in this. So I am going to get a the grey Staedtler fine liner that I've been using in it, and I've been really enjoying it, but I think it's a little bit light, so I have kind of started using the Unipin fine liners, and also just because I think it's more practical, but also the Unipin ones are, I think, archival quality, and they're not, waterproof, they're waterproof and all that stuff. So I am kind of thinking about all of that. And so here I'm just kind of showing you the two sizes that I'm using, the 0.05 and the 0.1. So the 0.05 is the finest. And then here we're talking about kind of a new notebook, and this is the Moleskin New York edition. So the whole thing's designed basically so you can create your own travel guide for the city that you want to go to, or I thought it was really nice because we live on the East Coast at the minute. I also considered the Paris one because I thought it would be really nice to carry Paris in my pocket, but I ended up going with the New York one because I can use it kind of for things that places we go and places that I want to kind of get to, so I can jot those down, and things we need to do in there and all that kind of stuff. So here I'm just kind of showing you the maps at the front, and then there's like a street index. So the one of the sort of drawbacks is that takes up kind of half of the notebook, which is good if you kind of need that, but if you don't, what I'm thinking of is just using some of those street index pages for art journaling and kind of painting or gessoing on those, and then painting on them or whatever. So then you've got a few lined pages, you've got pages with tabs, and you can put restaurants, shops, like for me it would be like fabric shops and things like that. Then at the back there we have some blank pages as well, just a few blank pages for sketching and things like that. And then here is a really nice little addition. It's some tracing paper. So the idea is you pull off a piece of tracing paper and you can pop it over the over a map page and write on it without sort of mucking up the map, so that you can actually pull that up and see the map clearly if you need to use the map. So I really enjoy that. And then at the back here we have a couple of stickers. So you can see there the stickers that you can use like for the tabs of what the tabs might be. Okay, so the next thing I think I'm going to show you is just putting these kind of in there and how they fit. And the little notebooks that I couldn't remember before, they're the field notes ones. So it should fit the field notes size if you're familiar with that. And here you can just kind of see how nicely they fit in there. So this is the Pocket Plus, so it's a little bit wider than the Pocket. It gives you that kind of extra room, and yeah, they would easily fit in there. They're a little heavy though, so that's why I'm not kind of sure if I'm going to go with this or do a whole new setup. And if I do, you guys will see it on here. I'll kind of flip through and do the whole setup. But you can also see there that this comes with 6 strings, so you can fit 6 different inserts in there if you have kind of thin notebooks. And then here you can see in those card slots, I'm just putting a couple of things in there so you can see what that would look like. So this is actually a card from Alyssa 222 Handspun. She does the most beautiful wool, and I love this little card. It's one of my favorite things, the colors and everything. So I'm just using that to show you kind of how a card would fit in there. So you can put your license, a credit card, or library card, anything that you need to use in there, or you can just decorate it with kind of pretty things. So that's up to you. And then here I'm just rearranging. And the other exciting thing with this is I wasn't sure with my A6. I love my A6 notebooks. This is an Apica or Apica, I'm not sure how you say it, and it has really nice smooth paper. And I got this from Jet Pens, and then there's also a Midori cotton, so the paper is 25% cotton, and I love that paper as well. So these are two of my favorite notebooks, and they actually do fit in this Pocket Plus. So I think the elastic may stretch the top of them a little bit. I'm not sure, so I might have to loosen elastic, but I was quite excited to see that they could fit in really nicely in there as well. So that's another option for that. Now let's see. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen next here. Okay, so now we are just talking about some different sizing options for you. So this is the Nano, so it's the smallest one they carry. It's a 3x4 inch. So you can fit kind of little inserts in there. The little tiny Moleskin volants fit in there, and then I do have a setup video, I think, for what I've got in there. And a lot of people use it for a wallet, so you can fit your license or a credit card there. You can get little inserts, fabric ones off Etsy, or you can get like plastic ones, or you can get like leather ones from Foxy Fix to go in there as well. So I'm just going to show you a few different sizes here so you can kind of see and get a feel for that, because that was one of the hardest things for me, was trying to figure out all the sizes and which ones I'd like and all this stuff. So this is my sister's Mr. Darcy Sweet Pea. So it's the B6, which is 5x7. And so you can see it's quite a little bit bigger than that. And there are, there are sizes in between. And so this is the A5. So this would be 6x8 inches. And I'm just going to kind of stack them up and show you. But there are sizes in between all of these sizes as well. So these aren't the only sizes they carry. And I think I kind of start to kind of show you here, you've got, I think, a pocket in between the Nano and the, sorry, so you've got a Nano, then a Passport, then the Pocket Plus, and then you have an A6, and then I think a B6 Slim, a B6, and then you've got like before the, between the B6 and the A5, you have a narrow and a wide, I think. So it's like a true traveler's notebook size, if you're familiar with that. And let's see here, so okay, so I'm just kind of showing you through now like the B6 Slim, and then kind of where I think the narrow and the wide would sort of come to on the A5, so you can kind of see that a little bit better. And then I think here in a minute I'm going to show you my sister's Foxy Fix next to the Pocket Plus. So it takes the same size inserts, and I think that this is a number 3. I could be wrong, but I think it's a number 3. So it is like a little bit larger than the Pocket Plus, but I'm just kind of showing you. She's got the mint green elastic, and I can't remember the leather on their site, but I think this is the same as the Chic Sparrow Nightingale, something like that. So I'm pretty sure it's the same leather. But yeah, she really loves this little notebook, and she's got some field notes. So that's the kind of other inserts I was talking about. So she's got a Lunar Pack. It was like a special edition, and they're pretty hard to come by now, but I think I got these off Etsy for her birthday last year. And so it's got like the different phases of the moon there, and then she's got the wallet insert, so you can see there's a leather wallet insert that you can get. So she's got the moon embossed on the outside, and then a little deer print embossed on the wallet. So there you can kind of get a feel for what the wallet would look like in there, and that is a number 1 wallet, I believe. Just in matching leather for her. And then this is a Pentalic dot grid, so that fits in there as well, and I think that's a 6x4, so it's a little larger than the field notes, but that fits in there easily. And then she's got a few stickers in the back. So I think that let's see, so I'm going to just take the wallet out for you and show you what that would look like in the Chic Sparrow in the Pocket Plus. So I'm just kind of struggling to get that in there a little bit. And then I think I'm going to pull an insert out here as well for you and just pop that in, so you can kind of see a field note size insert and what like a slim insert would look like. And you could fit 6 of these, or probably more, I'm assuming, but you could fit like 6 of those, and then you can put dashboards in, around them, and or pieces of vellum, or cardstock, pretty things that you like. So there's lots of ways to decorate it, but here you can just kind of see that will fit in nicely there. And that's kind of the size that the Pocket Plus is made for. So and you can get these inserts from anywhere. You can get them from Chic Sparrow, you can get them from Foxy Fix, or you can just get them off Amazon. So I'm just showing you that her fountain pen there, it's the mint green Kaweco, and then you've got the Midori pen clip there as well. So here I'm just showing you kind of the inside of the notebooks in case you're interested there. That's like dot grid paper. I wish they would bring these out again. They're so nice. So there's that. Okay, and so the next thing I think I'm going to show you is some actually standard traveler's notebook size inserts, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about kind of my thought process for figuring out sizing and things like that. So I think one of the main things is grab an insert. If you're not sure of a sizing, you can buy an insert for that size before you kind of settle on the leather cover, and just try out the insert and see if you like that size. So here I'm just talking about, I was looking for some different sizes for the Midori cotton on jet pens, and I actually found one that was 4x7. So the one I have is an A6, which is 4x6 inches, and they had a 4x7, which is just 1 inch taller. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, I would like the extra inch. I think it'd work. And so then I was looking up on Chic Sparrow what, size leather cover that would be. And I figured out that that was the B6 Slim. And I had always looked at the B6 Slim and I'm like, no, I don't want, why would you sort of take some of the B6 away? I don't want you to take any room. But when I looked at it from the other way, it was like I was gaining an extra inch. So I don't know, I might try that insert. But then I was thinking, well, I might, maybe I should actually try the narrow, like the regular travelers notebooks, which is like, I think it's 4 3/4 inches or something by 8. So I'm not really sure, but they're long, narrow, and I've never really kind of gelled with it. But then I thought, you know what, I need to just try them before I kind of rule them out. So I got a couple of inserts here to try. This is the Tomorrow River paper, and you hear a lot of things on the internet about it, and I don't think it's for me, but I will give it a little bit more time and play before I kind of rule it out completely. But also there was like a dent in the notebook, and I'm like, why do they send you notebooks with a dent? Like, let me dent it myself. But anyway, I hate getting the notebook and you've paid for like a new notebook and then it comes dented. But anyway, so here is the grid. So I'm just reading out the back there for you. This is a diary where a single page is worth a single day. Hold on, let me grab the... So you will, when you finish this, you will have 2 months worth of your memories inscribed. You can even use it as a list where you can write about the books you read or the shops you visited. So on the cover, I've just put a White Deer Stationery business card, which I really love. I love their shop. And then I've just kind of done a little bit of decorating there, and then here I'm going to show you. So the first page is a list. So firstly here on this page you get a frame, so you can decorate that however, or you could like write the date on it. And then here you get a 31 like lines, so you can put appointments in there. You could put a little line a day. You could put books you're reading, or anything like that. You could track something on there. There's lots of different ways that you can kind of fill that. And then, so on the next page, it starts with number 1. And so that page would be your first day. And then I've actually covered up the number 2 there with some washi over on the next page. I'm just kind of showing you that I've covered that up there. And then there's 3 and 4, you can see kind of there, and it goes all the way up to 31. So that would be your first month, and then you'll start again with another list for the next month. So they leave it undated so that you can kind of put in whichever months you want to start with. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it like that. I should have probably just gotten the just the regular gridded insert, but I really do like it. And I kind of want to try some different pens on it, and soon I will do the fountain pen and kind of the ink review, and we can look at some of these different papers and things. But I have just had some problems with like recording and things, and then there was like a really scratchy audio, so I've had to do voiceovers, and I don't know, I'm trying to work it through. But anyway, this is the finish of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.